He's so hell-bent on believing this child is mine. Let him.
Please don't joke with me about this.
Do I look like I'm joking?
I don't want you guys to wait until it's too late, okay? Because life is too short, and it can turn on a dime on a blink of an eye, and love is the only thing that lasts.
I don't ever want to see you again.
Well, you will, Laura. We'll meet again one day. Count on it.
You are late.
Hello, darling.
I've been waiting 20 minutes.
Last-minute details of the office.
You asked me to dinner, you begged me to come to dinner, and then you keep me waiting 20 minutes. I'm covering the crash of Flight 149. I don't have time for this to hang out here all day.
It was wonderful of you to come. Now, sit down, Liza.
Well, what is it? You sounded crazed on the phone. What is it? Just spit it out.
Well, I am celebrating the end of a very long dry spell.
For that, you pulled me out of the newsroom.
Unfortunately, not that dry spell, darling. I meant real estate. I just sold the Merrick Newlyweds a loft in your building. Waiter, I'd really like a drink here. Anyway, darling, isn't it marvelous? Mary and the Tiger is back.
Yes, congratulations. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Darling, darling, that's not why I called you. I've just got to tell you that you are driving me to distraction, Liza. Being a single mother and having a baby is one of the 10 hardest things to do in the entire world. So please, darling, just think. Think about what you're doing.
I'll make it work.
Liza, you're going to ruin your life.
Mother, thank you for your support.
You are just being selfish.
Selfish? You're being selfish. Squawking about how the high life has been sinking right in front of your eyes.
You are my daughter, which makes this child my grandchild. And whether you believe it or not, I'm only thinking about him or her.
So am I.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, because if you were, you'd be reaching out to the father. And Adam must do his parental duty as well.
This child
Liza.
will... What?
Your father, Larry, adored the ground that you walked around on. He would have given you his last nickel. And you're sitting here right now telling me you're going to deprive this child of his fatherly devotion?
Mother, don't do this, please.
Don't you understand the effect it's going to have on this baby? It's not fair, Liza.
Mother, this child will have a father.
Oh, well, Adam has had a change of heart?
No, I'm talking about Tad.
Tad? That's the most asinine thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, it's no more crazy than this opinion you have that this baby is going to make a difference to Adam. He made it clear to me he doesn't want to have anything to do with me. He doesn't want to have anything to do with the baby. A sample of his fatherly devotion are the divorce papers.
You know, you really didn't have to walk me all the way to the door.
It's okay.
The house is dark. I guess folks probably already gone to bed.
Well, good. She probably needs the rest.
Yeah, I should turn in too. Yeah. Gotta be fresh for my first day at work tomorrow.
You sure you want to juggle 2 jobs?
Yeah. I mean, holidays is just part-time. You know, but the youth center, that's the real deal. I'm totally psyched. I'm glad I didn't get those other jobs, you know?
It was meant to be.
Yeah, it's perfect. Now, I can really relate to those kids. And it's like you said, you know, if they let me in, I might be able to actually help.
You're gonna be great. And I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. See, I don't always back away.
Can we talk a little bit? I mean, I promise you I won't keep you too long.
Yeah, sure. But if it's about what a jerk I've been lately, then I'm really sorry.
Lord, give it a rest. Sorry, sorry, sorry. You're always being sorry. You have nothing to be sorry for. That's what I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Ever since we came back from New York, you haven't been the same.
Scott, I don't want to deal with that again.
Well, yes, Laura, you have to deal with this again. It's like you said, if those kids at the center would let you in, well, maybe you would be able to help. Well, why not let me in? Whatever this thing is in your past, I know it's nothing you did. Somebody must have done something to you. Tell me who and tell me what. I won't give up. Just let me in. Let me help.
Trevor.
I thought you might miss this.
Oh, yeah, I do. I mean, I would. I can't work without it.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Yeah, somebody could have walked off with it. A lot of nice people here at the Valley Inn, but you still got to be careful. Look how you're answering the door there, huh?
Oh, right. Well, look, thanks for bringing it up. Good night, then, I guess.
Yeah, it's late, all right. Wait.
Something else you wanted to say?
Only... You mind if I come in?
All My Children, brought to you by S.C. Johnson Wax, makers of Pledge.
Liza, could I talk to you for a minute?
No, I think that the papers speak for themselves.
Papers? I didn't send any papers.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. I mean,
Well, he didn't.
it's all a horrible mistake.
He didn't send them.
Oh, hey, it's me, Stuart.
Oh, Stuart. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I recognized. I'm sorry.
Well, the tie? Oh,
yeah,
it's
everything.
It's Adam's tie and his shirt, and I just thought I wanted to be more business-like, you know, like Adam, because I'm meeting some corporate art dealers, and oh, who cares about that? I just need to talk to you for just a minute.
We'll have a seat.
Okay, I only have 1 minute.
What is it?
You, Liza, don't let Adam run you off.
Well, Stuart, divorce papers have a habit of doing that to me. They make for a hasty departure.
There's a lot more to a marriage than a piece of paper. And it takes more than a piece of paper to say it's over.
Well, I'm not sure what Adam and I had qualifies as a marriage, Stuart.
Oh, it does. It does. I don't think that you knew that it does, but it does. I never really felt this way before, but I really think that you and Adam belong together. Especially now that there's a baby coming.
Adam doesn't think that it's his.
Oh, Adam is so scared.
So am I. It is his, though, you know?
Oh, I know. I know. I can't wait to meet my little niece or nephew.
Thank you, Stuart.
Adam's pride. It's always getting in his way. Especially if it's somebody that he cares about. And he really cares about you. And I think you care about him, too. So just don't give up. Because if you both give up, then you'll miss your chance for happiness. Well, I better go see if this tie works before it chokes me to death. You take good care of yourself, okay? Both of you. Goodbye, Marianne.
Bye, Stuart. Don't give up. And that from the lips of the man's twin brother. At least I hope you'll pay attention to him, Liza.
Mother,
Waiter!
Think about it, okay?
Well, you better think about it, darling.
Mother, I'm not taking this lightly.
Really? Then what's this preposterous notion about Tad acting as a stand-in father? I mean, you can't be serious.
Why can't I?
I thought you were over with your obsession with the Martin man.
Mother, Tad just thought that if he pretended to be the father, then Adam would leave us alone for good.
Leave who alone?
Me and the baby.
It's Adam's baby, too.
Yes, Mother.
Liza, is this really what you want to do?
I don't know.
Well, that is the most sensible thing you've said in the last 5 weeks. Thank goodness there's time to still pull this thing around. All right, darling, sit tight. I'm going over to the bar.
I'll have another club soda.
Oh, good. Now, Liza, you just leave everything to me, all right?
Just lots of ice.
That's not what I mean. Belinda, over here.
What's Belinda doing here?
Well, due to recent events, she's here to advise you on your legal rights. Sit down.
Liza, I thought you wanted this meeting.
She did, but she just didn't know she did.
Uh-huh. Whatever. All right, I am here now. So would you like to hear me out? Sure, my evening shot. What could it hurt? Hey, your evening may be shot, but your marriage isn't. Being pregnant with Adam's child changes everything.
Would you like a soda from the minibar or anything?
What, and have you drop a 5 spot on nothing? No, thanks.
Well, I brought a couple cans home from holidays, which I paid for.
Oh, that's okay. I should have known an accountant's not going to waste her money.
Can I offer you a seat?
No, I'll stand.
Okay. What's on your mind?
You know what Brooke was saying downstairs in the bar about seize the day?
Yes.
Well, how'd that strike you?
It kind of surprised me. I never took Brooke for a go-get-'em kind of gal, but I figured it had something to do with the plane crash. That made her think how precious life is.
Yeah, it sure is.
And that I really wish I hadn't given her my ticket.
Well, it's survivor guilt. You're suffering from survival guilt. You both are. I mean, I've been there, you know. You see some action, and you're okay by the grace of God, and you look down, and there's a guy riddled with bullets, you don't even have a hair out of place. Survival guilt. That's they talk about it a lot in the VA.
Just goes to show you that life's too short to waste.
Yeah, too short and too unpredictable.
But you didn't come here to talk about survival guilt, did you?
You think I could get that soda? No. I came here to talk about you and me.
There's really just nothing to tell.
You're doing it again.
Okay, time out. Let me just check and see if Brooke's upstairs, because I can't talk about anything until I know she's all right.
I'm not going anywhere.
She's sound asleep. It's the first time she's slept since... I hate even thinking about it.
Come here. probably not right pushing about this. Not with everything else that's going on. Laura, I just love you so much. And I hope that someday you'll be able to trust that. Trust me.
Oh, Scott, I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm trying. It's everybody throws that word around like it's something on a menu or something. It's like it's second nature to everybody else, but non-existent to me. What am I missing?
Don't worry. It'll happen. No matter how long it takes, we'll get there.
What if I let you down?
You can't. I'll always love you, no matter what. Nothing can change that. We'll talk more, but not tonight, okay? I said I wouldn't keep you up. You gonna be okay?
Yeah. Just, I'll go up and take a nice hot shower and hit the sheets.
Hey, why don't I pick you up tomorrow morning? I'll drive you to the youth center. What do you say?
Are you sure you want to do that? You know, we working folks have to get up pretty early, you know.
For you, I'll wake up anytime.
Thank you.
Oh, well, I'm up now. Boy, I woke up and I was so thirsty. All I could think about was iced tea. Buckets and buckets of iced tea. Boy. Jim? Jim? I guess he must have let himself out. I guess I'm some hostess.
Jim who?
You know, he's the man I told you about. He's one of the other survivors. I don't know what I would have done without him.
I don't know what I would have done if he hadn't helped save you.
Well, he's been a lifesaver ever since, too. I mean, it just, you know, it helps to have somebody who understands around. Yeah, we shared an experience that, you know, not a lot of people have had, and I don't mean to make you uncomfortable, honey. It just helps to talk about it. I'm fine, really. Okay?
Whose wallet is this?
What? Isn't it Scott's wallet?
No.
Oh, you know, it must be Jim's. He must have dropped it when he helped me up to bed, I guess.
What? Did you get sick?
No, I just had a little too much to drink on an empty stomach.
Hold it. You were out of it and you let some strange man put you to bed?
I know, Laura. I would have a fit if you did something like that. And I don't know Jim very well, and it may be because of what happened, but I just trust him. Honey, what is it?
Everybody can do it but me.
Do what?
What's going on? I'm gonna get you some iced tea.
No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to tell me what is the matter?
How do you know when you can trust somebody? I mean, even when they say everything will be okay, that they'll love you no matter what, how do you know that they will? Especially when they learn the truth.
The truth? What? Is this about Scott?
And you.
What about you and me?
Could I get that soda?
Sure. You want a glass?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Ice?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
No, not at all. No problem.
Take it easy. There you go. Don't want to break the glass.
Look, don't worry about it. I bartended holidays. I know what I'm doing. Let's just stick to the subject, okay? I just want to...
Jeez,
Oh, I'm sorry.
jeez.
I'm sorry. I overpoured.
You got a towel or something? Towel?
Yeah.
Something?
Here we go. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I understand, you know. Got a right to be steamed. I'm just beating around the bush. Again.
Again?
Yeah, like when, you came over, after when I blew you off. I can understand how that would make you angry.
Try mortified.
I was wrong. And I was lying. I did feel something when
Trevor, you can say it. When we kissed.
When you signed that agreement, you truly believed that you and Adam had no future. Baby makes 3 changes all of that. And if you remember, I advised you that you signed those papers under duress, without aid of legal counsel, meaning moi.
Extreme duress. I mean, unbelievable duress.
Mother, once the judge hears testimony that you were expecting Adam's child, that could very easily void that agreement. Adam doesn't think that the baby is his. It is his. Good. Then we have your word. Or Dr. Clater's testimony as to how far along you are. And then there's always good old DNA. The point is, Liza, you have grounds to contest that divorce.
Oh, thank you.
So, this means that Adam and I would stay married? Until an amended agreement can be reached by all parties. And he would have rights to the child? Well, that would be determined by the court, but I would assume that he'd be granted joint custody. So, we would be linked? As long as the child is a minor, one way or the other.
I mean, the child deserves the benefit of a father's love. It shouldn't just be some kind of pawn in a marital feud.
Liza, you hold the cards now. Thank you, Belinda. I'll be in touch.
Liza, wait a minute. Where are you going?
To see Adam.
All My Children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
You felt something. Remorse? Disgust? What?
more like shock.
And after the shock?
Well, I don't know if I felt the earth move, but I felt the tremor, and I was definitely shook. Listen, Janet, you gotta understand, the last person on earth that I ever thought I'd would be you, and I just... You know, it was a long shot by a damn sight. Every time I look in your eyes, I see the banshee that put Nat in the well and bashed Will Cortland's head in with a crowbar, the Planeteer. But the last few months have been okay, really. And you've been okay. Things are different. You're different. And now you're a big part of Amanda's life. So you're a big part of my life. When that plane went down, I wasn't just worried about Amanda. I went a little nuts. I wanted to get to you, to bring you back, to get you safe, you know, get you out of the plane the way I got you out of the mine. I wanted to do something, and when I couldn't do anything, I started thinking about all the things that I had done, and I wished I had done differently, and I didn't. Hello? You falling asleep over there, or what?
I was just wondering what you would have done differently.
People are puzzles. And having trust in them doesn't give you any guarantee.
I guess that's true.
But it can't stop you from trying anyway.
Well, yeah, but I thought people had to earn trust.
Usually they do, honey, but it still doesn't mean that they can't let you down.
Yeah, I know what that feels like.
It also means that sometimes they can surprise you.
Yeah, well, I've had enough surprises for one lifetime.
Laura, look, it doesn't do any good to hang on to the past. You have to let it go. You have to let go because whatever happened, it's over and done with.
But what if it catches up with you?
Hey, you know, it's hard to hit a moving target.
So just keep moving and pretend like it never happened?
Well, what is the alternative? Stay frozen?
Still scared? Oh, don't be. Not with me. Mark, you relax, and I'll do everything else. I don't know, something just told me you were the one. You know, sometimes you just have to trust your instincts. You trust yours now. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. It's gonna be good for both of us. Now, trust me, sweetheart. Trust me.
Laura, what are you thinking?
Damn you, Liza! Hey! Who is it?
It's a friend, not foe. Go out, you almost hit me with this.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Sorry. Were you with Laura tonight?
Yeah?
She should be getting a good night's sleep. She starts at the youth center tomorrow.
How'd you know that? I didn't even tell my dad about that.
The head of the board is an acquaintance of mine.
You? You got her the job?
Well, she wanted it, didn't she?
Well, yeah.
Well, then you should be pleased, isn't she?
Well, she's ecstatic. But if she knew you were behind it,
Oh, come on. She never would have landed that job on her own. She should be grateful I interceded.
She could have got that job on her own. Her background is perfect.
Oh, Scott. Generally, the preferred credentials are transcripts, not rap sheets. And as for her background, well, at least she'll be just hanging out with people of her own kind.
Your damn mouth. Just shut.
Get your hands off me.
You don't understand, Laura.
Hey, what's going on? Have you both lost your minds?
Don't
God.
you ever lay your hands on me again.
Don't you ever talk about Laura like that.
Stop
She
it!
isn't worth burning your bridges, boy.
Hey, haven't you said enough? Obviously, you're provoking him and you're upsetting him.
What are you doing here?
I came to talk to you.
Well, obviously, I'm talked out for this evening. I don't have anything to say to you anyway.
It's my mistake. Don't let me keep you.
Well, you tried and you couldn't.
What on earth happened here?
Just one put down too many.
Look, to get physical with your uncle, that's not like you.
He thinks he can talk about Laura any way he wants in front of me. Well, he's gonna think again about doing
maybe
that.
you're just overreacting a little bit.
Someone has to watch out for Laura.
Yeah, somebody has to watch out, but she's not going to be that impressed that you got into a fight with your uncle. Look, she is a big girl. From what I've seen, she could take pretty good care of herself.
She's not as tough as she seems.
Nobody is. Scott, she is so lucky to have you as her hero. To defend her reputation, to care for her.
It's more than that, Liza. If I tell you something, will you promise me it won't go any further? I mean, I've tried getting it out of Laura. I've tried to talk to Brooke, but...
What is it?
Promise me.
You have my word.
I think something really bad happened to Laura in New York. Maybe right before she came here.
What makes you say this? Think it.
Laura and I have been best friends for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
We're closer than close. But now, it's whenever I try to get closer, she freaks out. I think Laura was raped.
Calls for speculation. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Doesn't hold water, not in court, not here tonight.
You lawyers. Double talk's your native tongue.
It's a hypothetical question.
Trevor, you brought it up.
I did not.
Have I been transported to another universe here? Just a moment ago, you said there's things that you would have done differently. What would you have done?
A hypothetical question.
Okay. How about this? What happens next?
Oh, what am I, a soothsayer now? Let me check the crystal ball. I see Amanda and Janet sliding down a big water slide in the park this weekend.
I think you know I'm referring to you and me.
Ooh, let me check again. Sorry, out of order.
You know what, Trevor? It's late.
Yeah, I know that.
So, what are we doing? I mean, are we having this conversation?
Why do you
or
get
what?
to ask all the questions?
What?
See? You're asking all the questions. Maybe I should ask one, huh?
Like?
What happens next?
Isn't that just like a man? I mean, you toss him the ball, you hope he'll run with it, but no, he doubles back, he does a double reverse and fades out.
Oh, good football. That was football, wasn't it?
Trevor?
Oh, you saying I'm doing the man thing?
Yeah, you are.
Well, I am a man, aren't I?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, I'm not getting a reply from the bench there.
Oh, I guess I'm not much of a cheerleader.
No, you're a bench warmer all the way. I'm out here sweating it on the field.
Look, can we just drop the football metaphor? I'm sorry I started it. Yeah, I'm a grown woman. Why do I feel like I'm back in the 5th grade? Passing Mark McDuffie a note that says, I like you. If you like me, check yes.
Yes!
Well, if I was asking all the questions, it's because I didn't have the answers.
Crystal ball in the blink?
Something like that.
Well, why should we keep looking? I mean, we don't know what we're looking for, right?
Haven't got a clue.
Yeah. So let's just take it day by day. No pressure, okay?
That's all we can do. I've learned to keep my expectations low. Everybody seems to be better off that way. Especially me.
Good. Well, I guess that's settled.
Yeah.
Walk up. Keep your hands on the attaché there. I'll be seeing you.
Thanks for coming up.
Thanks for the soda. Good night.
Good night.
So she hasn't spoken about it to you directly, right?
Well, no, but every time I try to talk to her, she clams up.
Okay, maybe something traumatic happened to her, but doesn't mean that it was a rape.
Liza, I saw where she lived in New York, or what was left of it. It's this burned-out building, but the way she describes it, the things she saw, the people she knew there.
She's seen a lot, hasn't she?
Anything could happen there.
Look, there's nothing you can do. Look at me. Until she wants your help, there's nothing that you can do. I mean, maybe she can't even face the problem herself.
I just want her to be able to trust me enough to talk about it.
Sometimes it's hardest to talk to the people that you're closest to. You know?
Look, I'm talking your ear off. You came here to see Uncle Adam.
No, look, we're at a communication impasse. I think Providence sent me here so you would not beat Adam into a pulp.
I should go apologize.
No, you shouldn't. Adam now knows that he should be careful around you. And that is not a bad position to have him in.
Well, I'm just not going to stand by while anyone disses Laura.
Right.
If I find out who hurt Laura, I'll kill him.
Here.
Oh, honey, thanks. Helps.
You should probably take some aspirin, too.
Good idea.
Next time, maybe eat something?
Well, I had a couple of olives, but I don't think it was much help. You didn't tell me what's bothering you.
It's like you said, you know? Past is past. You just gotta keep moving on.
Well, that's my new mantra. Move on. Move on. Hey, you want to maybe take a yoga class, the two of us together? What do you think?
I'll think about it.
You know what? Since we're both up, you want to watch that horror flick? It's Jack-o'-lantern. You know.
Yeah,
but
you hate slasher movies.
Nothing could faze me at this point.
Well, I've got to get to bed because I start work tomorrow, you know.
Oh, you're right. Come on, we should both get to bed. I need to get to Tempo first thing in the morning.
You know, maybe you should just think about taking some time off.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I'm in the middle of this feature on the plane crash. I'm going to give this back to Jim tomorrow. Actually, I want to do a feature on him in this article.
Bona fide hero, huh?
Well, he's the closest that I've ever come to meeting one. I want you to meet him.
I'd love to. Scott's the only real-life hero I know.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
Tomorrow on All My Children.
Hello, under there. Could I possibly trouble you for a lift?
This baby is yours.
Prove it.